What's going on, people, and welcome to Premier League predictions for game week 11. Now, I missed last night's game in terms of doing a video in time for it, so I won't include last night's game, Brentford-Brighton. But Brentford going level on points now with Brighton in the table after getting a 2-0 win. Ivan Toney with both goals. But yeah, for the rest of the games, I'll be doing Premier League predictions. Let's get into it. 12:30 kickoff today, Leicester versus Palace. Gone with a 1-1 draw. Leicester desperate for points. Palace not as desperate, but will obviously want to get something from the game. But I'm going to go with a draw in this one. I'm going to go 1-1. Next up at 3 o'clock, Fulham versus Bournemouth. Both promoted teams, both doing well and better than I thought they would so far. But again, I've gone for a draw in this one, 2-2. I think there'll be quite a few goals. I think it depends if Mitrovic is available. I'm not sure if he's fit. But yeah, I'll go with a 2-2 in that one. Next up, we got Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. I've gone with a 2-0 home win to Wolves. I just think they're a better team overall. Forest are really struggling so far, and I thought they were going to do better than they currently are. So I'm going to go with a home win in this one, Wolves 2-0. Next up, we've got Tottenham versus Everton for 5:30 kickoff on Sky Sports. I've gone with a 2-1 home win to Tottenham. Everton are doing all right so far this year, getting some results when people probably wouldn't expect them to. And Tottenham, bit hit and miss, bit inconsistent, but I think they'll do enough to get a result in this one, and I'm going to go 2-1. Going into Sunday's games, we got Aston Villa versus Chelsea at 2 o'clock. I've gone with a 1-0 away win to Chelsea. Villa struggling and will be desperate to get something from the game. It could be tough for Chelsea going there because they're up for the fight at the moment, desperate for points. But I think Chelsea will have enough quality to scrape by. So I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea. And next, Leeds versus Arsenal. I think could be game of the weekend in terms of excitement and just good football and fast-paced football. I love what Marsh is doing there, even though they're not always getting results. I love the way they play, but they're always open at the back. And the way Arsenal going top of the league, fantastic start to the season. It's going to be on them to show their consistency now to challenge City. But I've gone with an away win for Arsenal in this one, and I've gone 4-2. We've got Manchester United versus Newcastle. Very worried about the game. I think they're a better team than we are at the moment. They have more fluidity, they have more chemistry, and a better feel-good factor around the place, and they're on the up and getting better and better. We are at Old Trafford. I hope we can get something from the game, but at the moment, I can't see it. I've gone with a 2-1 away win to Newcastle. Next up, we've got Southampton versus West Ham. Southampton, I have predicted to get relegated this year. Whether or not that will happen, we'll have to wait and see, but they're definitely struggling. West Ham as well, getting off to a poor start this year and picked it up in recent weeks. I've gone with a 2-1 away win to West Ham, but I think it could be a draw. But if not, either way, one goal will decide it for me. 2-1 West Ham for me. And then lastly for this week, guys, 4:30 kickoff Sunday, Liverpool versus Manchester City. What would have been a massive game, and it's still big, but the way Liverpool are going, they're not really challenging City so far, and I think Arsenal will be the team this year to challenge City. I think Liverpool have already fell off too much. So again, even though it's at Anfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they could get a result because it's at Anfield, but I've gone for City in this one, and I've gone 3-1 away. I think Haaland, the way he's playing, is unstoppable right now. De Bruyne with the assists, and other players can chip in with goals, and Liverpool defensively really poor so far this year. And the attack aren't chipping in with enough goals at the other end either. So I've gone with a City win in this one, 3-1. That's it for Game Week 11, guys. Premier League predictions. Let me know your predictions in the comments. And before I go, 2,000 subscribers by the 1st of December. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Let's get there before December, though. Appreciate everyone's support. I'll see you soon.